Scenes we'd seen not so far back in neighbouring Sri Lanka. This, viewers, was a protest at the back of the quota system in the country of Bangladesh, which turned into a massive movement fueled by anger of students. Sheikh Hasina, right now no longer, to recap, as the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, has resigned. Right now she's still inside that fighter jet that landed at the Hindon Air Base. We're going to get you the very latest and also what it really means for our country, India, to not have what has been looked like a friendly head of state, Sheikh Hasina, in Bangladesh. Joining me, Geeta Mohan, Executive Editor, National Bureau, India Today TV, Lieutenant General Sanjay Kulkarni, former Chief of Staff, 14 Corps and DG Infantry, Indian Army, Sushant Sareen, Senior Fellow, ORF, Strategic Affairs Expert, Rajiv Dogra, former Consulate General to Pakistan, Ashok Sajjanhar, former Indian diplomat. I want to cut across to my colleague Geeta first on exactly what's going on, Geeta. At the Hindon Air Base, word coming in that Sheikh Hasina has yet to alight from the aircraft or the fighter jet she's flown in. What are you picking up? Is she leaving for London? What's the latest information?
Well, it was supposed to be a refueling stopover. Is also one where from Bangladesh they did not really have to stop in Delhi or in India for refueling. The fact that it is happening here and the fact that she's here, I'm sure there will be engagement and contact with the officials, high-level officials in India. But again, technically, if you see, she's not in Palam Technical. She's in Hindon Air Base, which is a distance away. So clearly there is a reason why she's still inside, is because the officials who are to meet her might not be there yet, one, and secondly, we do not know whether if she already has her clearances for London or not. The manner in which Sheikh Hasina and Sheikh Rahana Preeti left Bangladesh was sudden. The situation had completely turned volatile suddenly and they had to leave. In fact, she was to record a statement and an address to the nation and she couldn't even do that. Before that, she had to leave her official residence, which is Gana Bhavan. So we do know that the situation was quite tricky. It was very volatile. And so we do not know whether she had all the permissions. She's left her country. She's right now in New Delhi. We'll have to wait and see whether she's going to go ahead immediately after, because her final destination, as was told earlier, is London. So let's see whether she's going to leave soon or whether she's going to wait a while, depending on the clearances from London as well.
Geeta, it's going to be a tightrope walk for us. What's really going on in the Ministry of External Affairs? Because Sheikh Hasina, to say it very clearly, has been the closest geopolitical partner in the region for India. And not having her in the saddle in Bangladesh would be very, very detrimental. How are we approaching the situation right now?
Well, Preeti, it is going to be very, very serious in terms of the situation and how things are panning out. We are getting some information that's coming in that sources telling India Today that National Security Advisor, which is what we were saying earlier also, has in fact met the former Prime Minister of Bangladesh. That's news just coming in. It's a very important piece of information, Preeti. This is breaking news at this point in time. This is a very important piece of information because when it comes to the security angle, the security situation, it's the National Security Advisor, N.S. Doval, who takes control and has a handle on things. And for them, they have been monitoring the situation in Bangladesh continuously, given that there are many Indians there. But to your larger question right now on how it's going to impact India, it's going to impact India in a very bad way. This is a major blow for India because a major partner has been ousted from a country that is a near neighbor, and India requires that neighbor to be stable and to be pro-India for the border situation and the security at the border between India and Bangladesh to remain safe and secure. And we've experienced that during Khaleda Zia government, how difficult the borders and become and how terrorism really takes roots. Sheikh Hasina in the 15 years managed to do away with that, and India and Bangladesh really forged a very important, strong partnership.